Kenshi. Okay, so if I remember correctly, we were going to go, I think, try to get into some trouble with these guys here with our missionary militia, whereas we want the proselytes to they're still doing the mining and everything like that. So let's go ahead and get to it. So I think that we should be able to fight a little bit better. Now remember, we also are, since we're using hackers, this our combat against against pretty much any animal is going to be harder than it really would be against something that wasn't an animal, because it's about a 10% damage drop, I think, versus animals, right? Is that it? 10%. Humans and animals are 10% down, but 50% increase against robots. So that's a huge bonus against robots. But in a way, against humans, you basically have a plus 20%. I know that seems weird, but the reason why I say that is because you have the minus 10% damage, but then you have plus 30% armor penetration. So if they're really heavily armored, you're really going to be, you're really maximizing your damage. So 20, I wouldn't say it really works out to 20%, but the more armored they are, the closer and closer you get to that being 20%. It also gets a defense bonus, which is pretty cool. All right, so we got everybody here. Are these two? We are, I think we're gonna have some trouble with this keeping speed with everybody here, because they're still really lower leveled. So them keeping up with us is gonna be some trouble. It's gonna be kind of problematic. So let's just try to. Well, hold on, proselytes are under attack. Well, I wanted to get in a fight, but I wasn't expecting to get in a fight with these guys first. All right, so is it just those two? Or is there like a bunch over a hill or something? Let's turn off block. I'm run here. Swim all together and then attack. See how they do. If I remember correctly, I wanted Swift to kind of be a bodyguard for everyone here, in addition to carrying a lot of stuff. Oh, actually, you know what? With these long cleavers, we probably do it. We really do. If we really can, if we can outnumber them, we can do a lot of damage. Not everyone having long cleavers, or not everyone has long cleavers yet, but it's an option. Where are you guys going off to? Oh, is there more? There are more people over that hill, isn't there? Nope, no, it seemed that was it. Hold on, let's medic real quick. And then turn block on for everybody. Okay, that went surprisingly well. Now let's continue on with our missionary militia. I think our proselytes have fought more than our missionary militia. Funny enough. Well, we're sure that's the truth. Which is funny because we are looking for trouble with these guys, and they tend to find like the most peaceful areas, with the exception of the one time we ran into cannibals. With the exception of cannibals, they're pretty good about avoiding trouble. Whoop, hold on, proselytes are fighting again. Probably those two who've gotten back up. Let's turn off block, have them run here, regroup. See who's... Oh, these two still have block on. They're the ones it says are fighting. I don't know who they're fighting. Oh, there he is. Let's get him. Let's all gang up on him. Surround him and beat him down. There we go. Alright, let's get back to our missionary militia. Well, actually, hold on. Hey, make sure to settle these guys on block again. I know that they technically have something that lowers their block skill, but I'm only keeping them on. I'm only having them do block in order to just buy time for me to get there. I don't really want them to defend, and that's something you want to keep in mind. That be careful about really focusing on defense skill, because you could end up spending all your time just defending and then not attacking, or whenever you guy gets a hit in edgewise, it's not very meaningful. It's better, like, defensive weapons are much better when you can have someone set on taunt, or when they do a lot of damage against a special enemy type in which you want to specialize anyway. That way it's just better in every way, but just versus that enemy type. Heavy weapons are unique in which case I would say that the real big reason you like them, you could like heavy weapons, is that they're so large. You can hit huge areas of people. Pole arms are the same way. I would love to use, if I ever did a Hiver gameplay, I would have everyone using pole arms in that one. Because Hivers are pretty fun. Building, we call it a hive, but then it would have to do a restriction of, like, if you've seen the Western Hive, we'd either have to do a Western Hive or Southern Hive configuration. Western Hive, nobody wears armor. I can have weapons, but like only the trader, like the equipment trader, actually wears armor, like the Hive Princes, I think. Everyone else just runs around, right? But we could do Mecha Hivers to be the exact opposite of what we're doing here with the Okranites. With restriction to anything else. Instead it'd be Mecha Hivers with restriction to anything but Hivers. The hardest part in that part would be getting enough Hivers. There's not a lot of Hiver recruits in the world, typically. You can find one every once in a while. They're typically fairly rare. Oh, bandits. That's who we want to, bandits can be a fun fight. Let's go here. They're going to be a little bit too slow, I think, to get here in time. Let's see. I'm pretty sure they're going to take them out before we ever get a chance. Yeah, it looks like that's going to be the case. Looks like we missed out on the fun. It's funny how our militia, like, almost perfectly, like, avoids fights. Part of it is we're slow now. I mean, we were already getting the fights with some things before, but it feels like we've been having a dry spell with them. Everyone seems to be getting more action. Let's fast forward. See if we can go around and see if we can get something going on here. We can find somebody who we can attack with the actual military force we have. Oh, what's that? It's a hungry bandit. Let's follow him. Follow him, we might run into some more hungry bandits. I didn't really want to fight hungry bandits too much, but they've attacked me so many times on their own. Let's see. I also wanted to find the flotsam, and I've had no luck finding them. They're really, like, again, I've forgotten where they were, and I just had no memory of where they are anymore. Let's see, we can find dust bandits fairly regularly, but I think we've gotten all the recruits we can from here. We could go to the Empire. I know we wanted to set up our own base pretty soon. So let's maybe come back and get ready to start setting up a base. Because I think it's going to be soon. It's almost time. I think we probably should get everybody and go on a big exodus all over to Imperial, or either Imperial land or right by the gate. We'll have to think. Because we could cause trouble with the Empire. Or we could cause trouble in the swamp. I believe the swamp would be a little easier to fight. So we could do the swamp first. I think Shark technically has more humans in it. So I think the swamp might be the best option, is to go and go to the south, get a get a foothold in the swamp. I mean, there's a lot of dangerous animals there, and again, we don't have, we're not exactly animal killing centric. So we need to be careful about that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get here. So, in building a stone mine, mines are going to be a little bit rough there, but growing stuff should be pretty cool. Now, if I remember, hold on, I think, let's see. Let's check something real quick. I think I changed. Hold on. Whoop. I'm not sure if I actually changed. Hold on. I just realized I was looking at the stream and like, am I still set to EVE Online? I think I'm set to EVE Online. Hold on, Kenshi. Kenshi, let's go change the. There we go. All right. I was realizing that my thing was set wrong. Okay, let's go ahead and get our group start set up. And sell what we have left. We're going to still keep this base here, because we can still research and stuff like that. But with our research, since we've kind of reached the pinnacle of what we can do, in terms of research, building a base there should be fine. I mean, I don't think there was any more, right? Let's see. Over the weekend, I may have forgotten some research to do. Oh, no, they still have a bunch of research to do. You do that first. I don't know why you're here. I'll get rid of that. Be a permanent researcher there for a little bit. We need here. We'll just fast forward for a little bit. These guys can relax. Poor Taurus has to relax by the bathroom. Let's go ahead and start switching everything onto Taurus. Here. And then that way we can make sure that we just all pretty much have him as a permanent food carrier. We're going to be a lot slower with him around, but again, the hardest part with the Garu though is it's a lot faster, but it comes at the expense. It comes at a pretty big expense of that. Even though you're faster, you can't really hide. And I think that hiding sometimes is a lot better to me than even in heavier armor. Than sometimes, and then speed sometimes, because there are times where you just won't outrun it like a big thing. I believe swamp spiders can be pretty fast in their own right. So I think the swamp is the best option. I think one of you guys suggested going south too. So I'm assuming that the swamp's probably going to be the better option, because the Shek, there's really not much for us with the Shek to do. So We also should try to get... we're pretty well geared up, I mean, for the most part. We don't need any special equipment. Let's see how we're doing on research. Is corpse disposal free or something? It's free. Let's go ahead and do that. So pretty much what we're going to be doing is we're setting up a base, essentially. We're going to be setting up like some walls, some stuff like that. What's our walls like? Do we actually have the best kind of walls? We might not. I don't know. I think we have the best of walls without going here. Imprisonment, makeshift walls. Oh, we still need books. Okay, hold on. Then let's go ahead get some. We do need books. So while we're waiting, we're gonna go get books from Blister Hill. Because they've got a long while before they're done with that, and then once we get walls, then we can start setting up our base. Because we don't want to we don't want to get there and then have to rebuild our walls. We want the walls to be a solid fixture there. Who do I have set to block? Oh, load. Let's get rid of that. And then, where is she at? Okay, so let's get Swift real quick to, well, you know, in between her research, also kind of carry some of this other stuff. And sell it. Some of it we can actually have Taurus carry. He's, I think, going after one of these guys, the Hiver. I think it's what he's not enjoying. Because, like, sometimes the Hivers will go in bars of different factions, and I think that's what can end up having Shark go up in flames. Is a Hiver conflict. Is a conflict between I think a gang member and a Hiver. The gang member, I think, doesn't like the Hiver. We're gonna just maybe buy all the food we can get, maybe. Yeah, I think it's probably best that we try to buy all the food we can get and trade with him. Trade with Taurus and throw it all on him. There you go. And do we have anything more to sell? I think we do have some more stuff. Wait, who's out there? Who's walking? Oh, it's just a drifter. Funny enough, we could actually theoretically just assault a drifter for money, but I don't think that's really the way we ought to go. Let's talk to him. Let's go ahead and sell all this. Come in here. Alright, so I think that should our next choice be Cannibals hate us. I think starving bandits are back hungry bandits or starving bandits are back to hating us again. They liked us for a little bit, but you know, whatever. They keep attacking us. Nothing we can really do about it. Go ahead, keep researching. Check on our militia, see if they're almost there. I think it's gonna be a while before they get there. They're almost there. After we get some more books, bring them back, learn how to make walls. Then we can make an outpost and we'll be pretty much safe at that point. For the most part, at least. think it's funny. Like, there's different loadouts you can kind of go in terms of armor and how you want to armor your people. Um, if you wanted to make if you want to make a uniform for in Kenshi for your group, there's one part which is theme, like what's the theme of your group, and there's on the other hand there's also what does everyone have to be good at, or do you want something with multiple outfits or stuff like that? It's kind of like we've divided militia and proselytes, where we have our heavily armored militia and our lightly armored proselytes in order to reflect the holy servants and then the paladins, like of the holy nation, right? But then going for more of a missionary approach, right? And also where they adapt to different kind of gear. They're not exactly the same. There's also like mercenary gear, which is kind of really cool. And I've always wanted to make use of mercenary gear. The biggest problem to me is that it's not fully covering, and that has problems of its own involved with that. And also, it doesn't have a full body equivalent. Let's see. Let's go to the mechanic shop. And also, like, the only explanation I can think of that Holy Nation having a mechanic shop is that it's not that they hate technology as a whole, just they hate, I'm thinking electrical, like, things that predominantly rely off AI and electrical-esque style. Like equipment, things like that. Oh, I just sold the food. I did not want to sell the food. I will sell the meat just because I'm not too worried about it. Random furniture, base furniture. I'd like to have some of the base furniture stuff. Support beam, sitting pillow. I'm going to take some of the base furniture stuff, just so we can make it look nice. I'd like to have a nice looking base. Let's have everyone carry some. Okay, there we go. Anyone else got anything expensive on them? Probably not. Probably good to go. Let's run back to Bad Teeth. The good thing is also Bad Teeth is right kind of close to the swamp, because it's right, if we go through this river, we get to the swamp. So we have that going for us. The other thing is I think the gangs aren't going to like us moving into their swamp. I think the hounds typically will tell you that it's okay to settle there typically if you agree to smuggle in they want to talk to us? Wait. Who are they talking to? Dust Boss? Who's he? Hold on. Why is there Dust Boss just running by? Oh no. Okay, attack unprovoked. Get him. There we go. What was that? What was he doing here? Dust Boss is running naked through the streets. There you go. And some things are neat. Like if you see with the Zukin here, like if you see like he has the Zukin helmet, well, his face has now become one with the rear end of that check. But but what my idea was is that would be good if you wanted to do crossbows. We're not doing crossbows, so we don't have that, or at least we're not doing crossbows yet. We don't have any reason right now. But Zukin would allow us to basically make more use of crossbows, stuff like that. So that's always an option, is to go crossbow, primary weapon, and then all short cleavers, and then have some people with different style equipment. Because as far as this is concerned, it's just better in every way, because it's 100% coverage, and to me that's very important, because that means every time you get hit, it's going to go through armor reduction. And as you can see with here, the same is true with the stomach and chest. You are very unlikely to die with holy chest plate and a masked helmet. You may lose limbs. You may still die just from blood loss, but you're unlikely to die. It's unlikely that any of your main knockout areas are going to be so bad off that you die. Okay, there you go. Research that. So now we should know how to make furniture. That means we can also make little seating arrangements too. I'm not gonna disband some of the stuff we already have. We don't have any metal plate. Well, we might have some metal plates back at the base because we were gonna try to upgrade into rank 3, but I don't think we. Hold on, I don't think that we reached the absolute maximum of that. Okay, where the heck is Hiroto? Keep up, Hiroto. What's going on? Why are you lagging so far behind? But if you see his right now, he's just wearing the half pants. Hold on, where's somebody with just drifters leather pants? There's also drifters gear, which can be kind of cool. It's again crossbow focused. It's saying stolen, but it's because it was stolen from a dust bandit, which it doesn't really. No one's gonna care, really. So if you look here with the armored rag skirt, you see what I'm saying? That's always an interesting thing too, because it's one of the armors in which it doesn't vastly affect different things about your equipment. So it's if you wanted to make like there's an armored rag shirt and armored skirt, I think that are actually kind of useful, but more for martial artists, to be honest, because I believe they give a martial artist arm like the holding it like the. If you're like your hands, where they'll give you a boost with that, and I think that that's kind of what the Shek use a lot of. So if we did ever do a Shek playthrough, it's very likely we try to go with that as a uniform, just like the armored shirt and things like that. Except I think they technically use the armored top and then the samurai pants bottom. You get a lot of mixed match armor sets. Not all armor sets actually have a full complement of the whole thing. In fact, it's actually pretty rare. A lot of them don't. I think mercenary stuff only has the top. Shop guards you can see wearing the mercenary heavier armor. So when you're making equipment, you gotta really kind of balance RP value and aesthetics versus. Like as you can see here, he's got the samurai pants, plated boots, and we call it top. A mercenary thing like that. Hold on. Does he have anything to give us? No, he does not. That one has books, right? Yeah, I don't think there's anyone without one, right? No, there's no one without one. Which is good. Okay, let's run to another one. Get some more food, because we're going to need the food, because we're basically going to be working at at the exact opposite of a profit for a little while. We are going to not be getting a lot. See, helmets also typically can, like, there's variants of helmets that can be pretty cool. Let's throw this in, and let's get more. Whoop, that took all our money to buy all that. Is that all the materials we had left? Think so. Nope. Okay, you got some money. I'm going to leave some money on us. Just because if we need something, I want to have at least some money to work with. So let's run it back in here. Alright, let's trade real quick with Taurus. throw all that food on him. And we'll have some money before we leave, I'm pretty sure. There we go. I'll have them research. I might have Taurus just practice running for a little bit. Oh, hold on. Throw these in. Show research. And let's go ahead get everything else we can do before we leave. Let's pause. Do medium building shells, which probably would be a good idea. The rest require engineering researches. So these would be the biggest houses we could build, right? So those are our biggest houses we can build without special technology. Now, funny enough, hemp-based products would probably be a good idea, because I think that basically the stuff they use to smuggle in the south, in the swamp, actually are the same resources that we could use basically to make fabric here. So that might be a smart decision. Let's look right here. We want makeshift walls first. Defensive walls. And we can't do any of the farming without actually having something from those. So I think, well, we can't do any of the farming, at least here. We need the actual thing itself. But don't worry, there will be shark, which, as long as shark isn't hostile with us, we can get something from them. Assassin training, things like that. Okay, let's think here. Actually, hold on. Can we build any kind of farm right now? Farming. We can build vegetable farm, which is good. Due to the one of the easiest crops to grow and most efficient food source, if land will allow it. It's good. Hopefully, we can actually cook though. What it is, sometimes you can get something and then it doesn't actually cook the way you think it's going to cook. We are going to need our own power though. So we need to decide what we're gonna use. I don't think the swamp's really good on wind, to be totally honest. I mean, we could try. I don't think the swamp's very windy. Let me see something real quick. It's always the power of search engines. Okay, so hold on. Some stuff won't grow in the swamp, though. Trying to see, I don't think wind. Hold on. So biofuel. Hold on. Okay, so we need biofuel. Okay, I see. I think vegetable farm. Does vegetable farm make? Hold on. What does that grow? Farming vegetable farm. It needs green fruit. I don't think green fruit are growable there. That's what it would sound like they were saying. Along the lines of. So we may have some trouble. We're gonna have some trouble with food. So we're really gonna have to work to get food. So biofuel. Battery power, small generator. Oh, we don't have enough for it. We'll do wind theory. We can do maybe a small wind generator. We won't get much power, but we might have enough power. If that makes any sense. Weapon melting could be kind of cool. I'm gonna do maybe weapon melting. Because that way we could get some of our equipment from that. So let's go ahead and get Swift on that. Alright guys, over here. Maybe have them do some runs with... Yeah, let's have them do some runs together. Because that way we can build... Let's fast forward while we wait. That way we build up his ability to kind of... We call it move. Oh, he's an elder now. That's good. Athletics at 61. He runs at 14. He pretty much runs just as fast as a bone dog. If you can run faster than bone dogs, you can avoid that. That's at least one trouble you can avoid. And sometimes there can be huge groups of bone dogs. You can't avoid people though, so that's one thing he won't be able to do. Let's run him back and forth. Not really sure what the max possible speed is. I imagine he's got a little bit more. If he can get to 16, then he can outrun most bandits. I don't know about oh, hold on. Everybody out here. Everybody out here. I think I ran into the building I wasn't supposed to run into. Watch our people will run back and forth. Okay, we got one research done. We might not be able to do it in this episode, but we're getting closer to being able to build our own base. In fact, hold on. I might even... Hold on. Because I'm carrying weight at the moment. Hold on. I might try to just throw some of this... Some of the stuff we're carrying into that general storage chest so that we have a general count. Of how much we have in terms of materials. Or actually, hold on. We can throw that on. We can throw all of this stuff on the Taurus. Oh, he's out of trading range. That works pretty well. And that's also going to help his strength. Well, if he even does anything to slow him down, he's a tank. That doesn't slow him down at all. Technically, you really want to train bulls from when, like, if you want a really tough bull, you're going to have to train it from, you have to want to get it when it's young, and you're going to want to just absolutely throw weight on it. It's the quickest way of training them. Because then, from then on, once they get really high up, they're going to have really crazy good skills. Or once they get older, they're going to have really good skills. Okay, let's have them run around again. Let's have everybody run around. Hold on. And then we'll also be able to sell our gear one more time before leaving. Maybe even buy some armor if we have enough money for it. I don't know if we will. I don't know how we're doing on research, actually. Hold on. So, show research. We still got a lot of more research. Because the thing is, we want to make sure we do the walls right. Because destroying them can be a big problem. Oop, more fighting. I wanted to get more fighting if I could. But that doesn't seem like it's going to be, I call it, in our future. Maybe there's a fight that we can run to. Is there a fight anywhere? See, I think we miss all the fights with ironically, our combat-ready people. Miss a lot of the fights. As hilarious as that is. Ooh, yes, I understand. Oh, what are they saying? Oh, they're fighting again? Oh, bandits inside the tower. Probably just one's escaped. Probably one escaped because that's a barracks. Let's run back and forth a little bit. Always keep your guys exercising in Kenshi. If I could, I would have a, what do you call it? I would literally have like a track of where I just have you running back and forth from like a mine. Even if you don't need the materials, it could be useless to you. Just have them doing it because look at probably how our these guys probably have really good athletics at this point. What's your athletics? Or speed, run speed. Athletic skill 64. You know, and they're the ones probably been running the least of them all. Hold on, let's see. Athletic skill, run speed 68. And then him here, he's 64. Athletic skill 40, and then even more recent, 31. Now he's at 62, but he could get better himself. So let's run around. The only unfortunate thing is I think some of our people aren't getting food because we don't have it in the box right now. Instead, we have it on our bowl that sometimes they don't run by them. We can actually run out here and see if they'll eat. Now, if we could theoretically build on the, what do you call it? We could, oh yeah, there we go. We got 8 food cube. That probably was them, yeah. We could probably build even on the south end of Holy Nation territory, right? But we'd be really close to Bad Teeth. I feel like at that point you might as well just build in the swamp. You got the mouth of the river to run back on. So if you had to flee from the city, it's an option. You do have that ability. Tourists could be in trouble, but for the most part, you're okay. Oh, hold on. I think someone wants to talk to us. Yes, I understand. Show them the gear. There you go. And then let's run inside. Hold on, let's just go back and forth down this main thoroughfare. Probably the best idea in terms of just what's going to give us the most speed. Also, just realize that if you're weighed down, that's going to help your strength far more than it's going to help your athletics. Your athletics, if you're weighed down, will go down very dramatically. So there's different ways you could try to address that. Let's see. Let's run back and down from here. Now, also another thing to note is don't be afraid of martial arts because martial arts can be actually pretty useful. It's going to be really hard to learn at the beginning, but that way you really don't need to worry about weapon quality. I think a Maito weapon might always be better, which Maito being the max quality. But it's still going to be pretty good. Okay, let's check in on Swift, see how we're doing. Are we done with research? Yep, there we go. Done with everything we can research. We can research at the moment. So I think it's time to start moving out. Whoa. Turn off jobs. Turn off block. Make sure I turn it on and off for everybody. And then let's get Swift real quick to sell all the remaining stuff we have. There we go. Sell it to this bartender. And then once we sell that, we're off to find a new home. Let's maybe buy some more food. Let's get food cubes. That's probably gonna be a good one. There we go. He's got green fruit, but that you need to start a farm, but it's not gonna. I don't think we're gonna be able to grow that there. We could try. We could try to take a few. Take 4. And then we'll have the rest. We'll leave the rest as money we can use if we have to. So we want everybody here. Everybody in here. Now we want them all to go. Oh, hold on. We need to first get everything on Swift real quick. All to go in here. All together. And we want to get everything in their backpack. Oh no, we already got everything on. Hold on. We already got everything on Taurus. I forgot. So that's good. So let's go to here. Let's go on a grand journey. Well, first everybody go here, so we know we're all together. Okay, we're all here. Let's run down to here now. I'm going to do the mouth of that river, because then we could always duck into the river to escape. Generally, they're not going to be very good at getting away. Now we gotta watch out. There's spiders down there. By spiders, like there's flesh spiders and blood spiders. They are gonna be very dangerous. Hopefully our numbers though will be enough. I don't know how big. Like it feels like there's been bigger crowds lately in the game, so we may be in some trouble. But I don't know if they fall under the animal category because I know there's a saber that's specifically good against them, so I'm not entirely sure. I know one person we have has a saber rather than something like that, so maybe we could give them I think it's ice, maybe? I think we could give maybe that one. The desert saber, I think it is. It's good against spiders. Oh, back to the fly song again. Let's check on our map while we're going. Kind of going a weird way around rather than going through the river. We're going around. Oh, we're gonna pass Squin or something like that this way. We're gonna just have to ignore them. We're on our way somewhere else, so that's can't pay attention to that. Where are you? Why are you way back there? Oh man, they just ran into somebody, didn't they? Who'd they just run into? Wolves. They ran into wolves. Okay, the good thing is we are faster. We are just as fast as them. We can just simply outrun them. Passive. Passive. And just keep running. Just keep running. They should be able to outrun them. That's the concept. That would be the concept. Rhoda's getting hurt. Someone else got hurt pretty bad too, his arm. Here, just everyone run as fast as you can there. How about that? Run as fast as you can down here. Where are those guys? I said run as fast as you can. I don't know why they didn't listen to that. If they don't listen to that, they're going to end up dead by wolves, of all things. So let's fast forward. Okay, I think the only one in danger is Taurus, but I don't think he'll be really all that. He's not really in all that much. Oh, he's got food. Taurus, give Scratch some food, please. Also, Scratch, put your armor on Taurus. You just can't seem to run with it. How about you? You're running at 11. Oh, that's why we were running so slow. Ah, my knee. Hit my knee against the desk. Let's see, let's throw your armor on, Taurus. And helmet on Taurus. And your boots on Taurus. And that way we'll all be running much faster. There we go. Everyone should be running a lot faster here. Discovered hub. Now we are going to be short on medical kits, I think. Swift, what happened? Swift, what happened? What are you guys doing? What are these guys doing? They just stopped here. What are they doing? Why did you guys just stop? You guys all just stopped. What's going on? What's the deal? What did you guys just stop for? We're gonna have to go to Stack. Everybody get the stack on your own time. Everyone's gonna have to get the stack. Oh man, we're in trouble. We're in some real trouble. Oh, people are going down. Ice is critical. Who's worse off? Griffin, he's got some stomach injuries. Give that to Ice. Here. Give that to Ice, and then Ice needs to first aid. Sneak. What is going on? Everybody's just getting wiped. Why'd they all stop and stand there while I still don't understand that rebel base. They just all decided to stop moving. Why are we running so slow? On leg injuries, I get it, but just fight them. Fight them, load. Might as well. Okay, just everybody fight. You should have just... Oh, man, that's unfortunate. I mean, worst case scenario... Hold on. Let's get him back to stack. That's the most important thing. Or get him to hub. Oh, no, to stack. Yeah, let's have him go to stack. If everyone else goes down, then nothing was really going to happen. Can't kill us on the ground, so unless we die of blood loss... Which, hold on, let's get these guys to stack. Because they can run to stack. Let's have all our other people stand and fight, maybe. See him go. Oh, wow, you know, who knows? Let's help Swift. First aid. You know, maybe I'll get Battalion. Hold on, Battalion and new. Come back and help load. Come back and help load. Load. Start blocking. You know, in fact, all you guys come back. Except you two. You keep going because you're still kind of bad at what you do. What are they doing? Oh, no, they're coming back for the crippled person. Gonna try to hurt them. First aid him. He's hurt. First aid him before he gets knocked out. He's gonna hit us. He's gonna hit us. Oh. First aid yourself. Oh, loads down. Okay. Oh my gosh, more bandits! Hungry bandits now! Hungry bandits, we're just surrounded by bandits. You know what? We're gonna just have everybody just run back home. And run to stack. This is basically, we call it. Oh man, that was lame. I don't get why they had to just stood there. Like they ran into some kind of pathing issue and they just decided to stand it and get hit far too much. Just to be able to fix. Hold on. Everybody get here actually. Because this will be actually a good place for everyone to go. Because they have guards here. Everybody get here. Well, ice is down, but fortunately they won't really have much to take off us. Maybe they might take the medical equipment. We'll see. We'll see. They might take. Nope, we have nothing. They normally only take food. So we'll get at the rebel base. We'll stick at the rebel base. Oh, they're just running in unison around them. I think all the bandits just decided that today wasn't going to be our day. The sad part is that we've been wanting a fight, and then by the time we get a fight, we've already when we were looking at something else, we come back and our guys are just standing there taking hits. I get it was because we turned past it so we could so that we could attack the so we would just run past the wolves, but I don't know why they just decided to stand still beyond the pathing issue. And there's one thing, if you can get stopped, but there's a difference between getting stopped and standing still, and I think that's my problem with what happened there. Okay, Griffin's alright. First aid ice. Let's give that to, hold on, let's give that to Griffin. First aid. Load's not gonna die, fortunately. We're tough enough that we won't. Let's fast forward that. Somebody's in trouble. We might want to help those guards. Right? Or no, hold on. The bandits. Hold on, actually, we could try to disarm them real quick. Where is... Swift awake? Yeah, Swift is awake now. And let's loot these guys. Oh, I think they already took their weapon. Let's take the shoes. Take all the weapons we can. Let's give Moo a helmet. Let's give Bard a helmet. Give I think give Moo some armor. With some pants, maybe. There, throw that on. Oh, and worse, at least the good thing is we did get a lot of their stuff. Ironically, despite them attacking us, I'm still a little sore about the fact that that we kind of zoomed in and our guys were just there. I still don't get why. Normally, the whole idea is to turn them on passive so they just keep running. When they did the worst of both worlds, they stopped running and didn't attack back. So I might not use passive again for a while, just out of spite. Splint injuries on, and splint your own injuries too for first aid yourself a little bit. Pick up. And then run. Hold on. Everybody get back to that base here. Okay, so. And that's the armored top I was referring to. The armored. Put them down. Whoa, they're gonna throw them. They're gonna see. This is where he just punted them. Goodbye, ice. They just went flying off. You know, whatever. They're probably okay out there. Let's just get everybody to medic up a little bit. The sad part is we probably could have won that fight if we were actually trying to fight it. I don't know, we might be able to get a round 2 against these guys. He's playing dead. We could get some vengeance. Let's get some people to lay down, though, probably best idea. Anyone who's really hurt. Griffin, lay down. Load, lay down. Ice is already laying down, but unconscious. So we'll have maybe them because they have a leg injury. Lay down. Let's throw that armor back on these guys. Okay. At least we got that worked out. So, we made the best of a bad situation. We can still get some more money with Swift here. Get all these bandit weapons. Oh, crossbows and stuff. That was technically a rebel base, but hard times situation. Let's go sell that. Shoddy samurai boots, we'll sell those. Sell those. Rice bowl. First aid kits, we want more. Gonna need more for sure. Sell these. Crossbows would help, but I think at the moment we're gonna wait. Buy those. Because that requires some extra training. And by that I mean that it's going to be kind of difficult not to end up starting by having us all shoot each other. There we go. Try to think if there's anything else I really need. Water could be useful, but we can build a well. if we really need to. I think we'll be okay. We'll be okay with what we have. Let's buy 2 books because we need to do a farming. Actually, let's buy some more books. Just because we're going to need a farm eventually, and that's going to be important. Let's see. That guy's dying. Okay, who's not got gear? Okay, hold on. You come here. Oh, they're unconscious. Wait, you switch that out for that. Who needs like armored pants? You need armored pants? You take theirs. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and thank you. Bard, you need armored pants? Let's find someone who had armored pants. They had armored stuff. Take that, take that, take that, take that. Take the helmet, throw that one on. It doesn't matter whose is better, so let's just leave it there. Okay, anyone else need gear? Swift probably needs gear. Oh, Swift's got gear. Ice needs gear, but they're in a recovery coma. Yeah, I can throw that gear on them. I can use them to pick it up and then throw it on for them. And then go and trade with them. Because they had no armor whatsoever. They only have like a armor just to say they have something. Still don't have any chest armor from all this, but whatever. Alright, so Tech Hunter here. They helped us out, so we'll leave it be. Again, we may be playing Okranites, but we're not playing stupid ones. Let's see. So that. Oh, hold on. Did I give them a helmet? No. Let's go trade with them real quick. Throw that helmet on them. Okay. So now we can go to the trader. To the bar, or the bar owner. And sell them. Probably everyone's loose stuff. Sell that. Sell that. Because it's no armor value. That could be useful, so we're going to hold on to the straw hat and throw it onto Taurus. The reason why is because that could help us against acid. We're not really in an acid issue. We're not really going to have an acid issue for a while, but that is actually going to be better than my helmet right now because that's just so shoddy quality. So I'm going to sell that and wear this helmet for Zim. We're going to throw... Let's see. Oh, so we... Bandanas can be somewhat useful for light armor, but we're not going to worry about that. We're not really trying to do light armor. And like Haragana is like a better bandana, kind of. I think I'm saying that right. Throw that on him. Throw actually a lot of this food on Taurus. I don't need to have them hold all that. And then let's check out these guys. See if any of them picked up anything. Nope. One of them need pants though. Scratch. And possibly Benji too. Scratch and Benji need armored pants if I can find them from these guys. If anyone's got armored pants, we could use them. Armored pants. Armored pants. You know, we're going to help these guys out. Oh no, where's first aid? First aid? Oh, we don't have a med kit. Somebody help this guy out. I mean, Griffin. Oh no, who's got medical kit that isn't injured greatly? They can. First aid. We're gonna let that guy die. The dust boss can die in his own juices. See, that one died. Take his pants. Take that. And then, let's see, Scratch. He can take from this one. Ooh, oh no, wrong one. Scratch, this one. Or Benji can take from this one. We're not going to have him use that weapon yet. We want both of them just to use hackers. We want to get better at hackers because that's ultimately what we're going to want them to do. That's all real quick. Okay, so we've actually gone a little bit longer than I thought we were going to. Probably just because of this fight. The way it went, how it went the way it did. So all go here. And let's get Griffin to throw ice on the... Yeah, let's get Griffin to throw ice on a bed. Pick up. Throw them on a bed. Put in bed. Costs 100. Actually, no, hold on. They're letting me do it for free? Really? Normally it costs. Wow, that's pretty lucky. And that's pretty cool of them. And these outlaws, maybe this was a truce, you know, and maybe this was a coming together against a common enemy, and they're cool with it. All right, either way, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We caught. We made otherwise made an otherwise problematic situation into one that worked out for us. So I'm happy about it. About that. So talk to you guys later. See you guys later. All right. Bye.